Yeah, just got off the ferry at Picton, just going to head towards the west coast now to head south. Thought I'd pull over and have a bit of a nap on the side of the road. Don't know what the name of this river is, but I just walked out here for a quick look and seen this nice brownie. Don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but straight down in the middle of there. Quite a nice brownie there, it's probably 3 or 4 pound. Yeah, quite good weather, but I think when I go into that first block, it's supposed to be raining the first day, or showers in the afternoon, and rain later in the week, but not too bad hopefully, so see how I go. Quite a nice stream this down here. Yeah, about 2 hours to go down to Reefton, and then hopefully on down the coast later on. But yeah, I'll just have a quick snooze since I've been on the go since 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't get much sleep before I left, so yeah, tilt the seat back and have a sleep. So yeah, just about to Greymouth now, just jumping out to stretch my legs a bit. It's been quite a drive. Done a bit of exploring on the way down, just checking out some side roads and looking up into the hills and stuff. Went and spoke to a couple of farmers to see if we could get access across their farm to hunt the public land across their farms, and they weren't keen on that at all. Not very friendly folks down here. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, hopefully catch up with a mate down here tomorrow, or a couple of mates tomorrow and the next day. Yeah, just about into Greymouth, so be looking forward to a good sleep tonight, hopefully. It's been a good rest for my legs after the last few walks for the last couple of weeks, but yeah, quite a nice drive. The new Hilux went pretty good coming down, so no drama there. So yeah, seen a few trout in the creeks and stuff on the way down. I'll carry on, find somewhere to stay tonight. 2 more nights of a nice comfortable bed, and then into the blow up. See how we go. Just on the road south of Greymouth, I've actually just gone through Hokitika. Had a turn of events last night for our Upper Young block. Brady had actually got the dates wrong. He'd looked at the dates for last year's raw ballot block. So I'd booked the 31st and fly out on the 6th of April. We've actually got to push that forward one day and fly out on the 5th. Because last year it got 1080'd in there, so they deferred all the blocks to this year. So there was a bit of a glitch there. So it's cut the trip short slightly at both ends. We're still going to fly in tomorrow morning, Monday morning. But yeah, luckily backcountry helicopters, again, like I was saying earlier, they're pretty good to deal with. So they just arranged the times to fly us out on the 5th instead of the 6th. So crisis averted. But it's put a bit more pressure on too to get a stag in a shorter amount of time. But I'm pretty confident we should be able to get something anyway, get something on the deck. So like any hunting, when you have a shot at something, and if you miss, you just don't panic. That's always my advice to people: don't panic, reload and have another shot, which is exactly what we'll be doing by just changing the dates to fly out. Yeah, don't panic, just go a bit harder. So yeah, just heading on the west coast road, heading south of Hokitika now. Scenery is just like I thought it would be down here. See the beach every now and then off to the right hand side. It's pretty cool, seeing a few wekas running around. Pretty wild looking country, and quite flat down here apart from when you get over to the hills across to the left. Pretty cool. Some pretty rough houses around here too. It's quite funny. And only about 1 in every 10 houses must own a lawnmower, because the lawns are pretty overgrown and wild looking, much like the bush. So yeah, I'll carry on now, and still got about 4 hours to go down to Haast. I'll catch up with my mate down there. Might even go for a roar this afternoon. When I left home, I left my roaring horn behind, so I stopped off at Mitre 10 in Greymouth and bought a piece of plastic pipe and a little hacksaw. So I make myself a roaring horn out of that. Bought a bit of black tape to put around it, so it's not a white pipe flashing around. And I'll make one for Brady as well. Save my voice, I'll get Brady on the roaring. So yeah, looking forward to it. I'll hit the road again, carry on. Have a Big Ben pie. So just come for a bit of a look up this dead end road, and hoping there's going to be dock access at the end, which there is. Two other hunting vehicles parked up there, either hunting or fishing, but pretty cool valley. I'll just give you a quick look at it. Don't even know the name of it. I'll have a look at the sign back there, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously farmland off to the left over here. Farmers don't look too friendly with the signs they have on their gates, so wouldn't even bother approaching them for a hunt in their land. But yeah, pretty cool big river flat. That's a pretty cool river down there. That's sort of one of the first ones I've seen down south here that hasn't had didimo in it, which is quite good. We're quite lucky in the North Island, we don't have that didimo in the creeks up there in the streams. So, but this is the spot where I'm at the moment. There's obviously a hut up there, and looks like some prime hunting right up on the tops there. I imagine tar, possibly reds as well there. Who knows? So yeah, hit the road again, carry on. He's having a bit of a look up a ridge, or came up a stream and then up a ridge. Heard nothing roaring at all yet, actually not even any deer sign, which was amazing. There's supposed to be heaps around here, but obviously not on this spot. It's a little bit open here, but it's rough further down. I just want to show you this couple of little mushrooms here. They're actually on the $50 note. So those are the blue mushrooms that are on the New Zealand $50 note. They always seem to pop up around this time of year when the raw's on. I'll carrying up this ridge, see if anything pops up. Plenty of birds. Not here for birds. I was going to head back down to the truck from here. The bush is absolute rubbish. There's no deer sign whatsoever, which I don't understand, but people reckon the hunting's better down the South Island. Well, I beg to differ, but big slip just up here, so I'll go and check that out. If there's no sign there, well, there's no deer here, plain and simple. I'll head up and see what's around and then come straight back down the chute, back down to the ute. and carry on down to Haast. Big river flat down there. And no deer sign whatsoever. Highly disappointing. Well, I won't be rushing back up to that spot, just about back to the truck. Really careful with these rocks around here, they're greasy as hell. But yeah, again, no sign at all. The truck's just down here, down by the main road. So get back in there and hit the road again. It's still a bit to go to get down to Haast. And yeah, catch up with my mate, staying at a batch with him. Might go for a bit of a roar this afternoon somewhere. Somewhere better than here, hopefully. The trout just see it. Couple of pound. You see how high the water comes sometimes down here. It's obviously overflows pretty big and brings all that stuff down here. So still 2 hours to go down to Haast. Just slowly making my way down. I'm doing a bit of exploring on the way down. Never been here before, so having a good look around. And cattle crossing the river up there. Nice fat Herefords. Don't know how they don't go out on the road. The gate's wide open over here. Bit of a risk.